Hey there, guys, and welcome to the ChaosNova.com podcast. Hosting this week is myself and MatTheGeek,
Good evening.
and we are joined by a special guest, Awesum3ndeavors.
Hey guys.
Welcome,
And
sir.
yeah, today we're just gonna try this, see how it works. Usually we'd have Vekin with us as well. We're not too sure where he is. He's MIA at the moment. So yeah, maybe he'll be joining us later on. But yeah, I think we should just get straight into this. The first sort of thing we're going to talk about is what we've been playing this week. So, MatTheGeek, do you want to start us off with that?
Why, sure. Why
Yeah.
not? Why not?
Sweet.
Well, recently this week I've been playing a little bit of Two Worlds. It's one of my favourite RPGs of all time. Fabulous. I started back in April 2012. Long time ago. And I'm finally getting around to like part 13 or whatever.
Oh, no way. So,
Ridiculous.
bit of a long game then.
Yes. A 1 year hiatus between, episode 11 and 12.
Hmm.
Bit long. That's not all I've been playing. I've been playing a bit of Spelunky. Because everyone loves a bit of Spelunky.
What's Spelunky? Is that the game with the little orb character?
It is, but it's been ported from PC onto Xbox 360, and it's quite a good remake. Very good remake. Lots of little Easter eggs and fun bits.
Oh, sweet.
Never
And
heard
of course, you've never heard of it. I recommend you check it out. It's free to play on a PC. Somewhere there's a link for it. I'm sure, maybe, I'll be able to find one.
Yeah, we'll stick that in the description.
Excellent, there we are.
People get involved. Is it available on Steam? I'm guessing it is if it was on PC.
No, it's not available on Steam.
Oh,
It's
no way.
independent program made many years ago, but I'm sure you can get it anywhere. Might be on Steam, I don't actually know.
Oh, fantastic.
I've also been doing one of my requested Let's Plays, which is Darksiders. Never played it before in my life, so it's going blind, and it's going pretty well.
Is that Darksiders 2 or Darksiders 1?
Oh, the original one. It's all about being war.
Ah, fair enough. I was going to say, I don't know, I've never played Darksiders, so I'm not sure if the stories carry over one to the other.
I wouldn't know. I've not played either before, so
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
it was a request.
Fantastic.
I do requests, so there we are.
Oh, nice. Awesome. What have you been up to this week?
Playing way too much Minecraft.
Oh,
Way
yeah?
too much. Yeah. Other than that, I've been playing some World of Warplane, or no, War Thunder, my bad. Wrong one. I've been
Is
playing
that the-
War Thunder.
The game you were just playing with the planes.
Yeah, planes. Lots of planes. It's really fun.
It sounds totally realistic.
Yeah, because I always get blown out of the air. Yeah, it's pretty realistic, though.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
about it.
Is it free to play, or what's it available on, like, Steam or something?
I think it got greenlit, so it will be available on Steam, and it should be free to play, probably with the payment option or something. But
Oh,
other than that, yeah.
Fantastic.
That's
Oh,
another
nice
little
one.
game for us to all check out.
Yeah, definitely. Well, what have you been up to in Minecraft? I imagine it's just the Endeavors series with Vekin. And,
Yeah, just doing that series and playing on my private server.
oh, sweet. Cool. I've been up to the usual this week. I've been playing Singularity. I'm having so much fun with that game. It's unbelievable. Just in one of the recent episodes that's to be uploaded soon, or has already been uploaded, I think. Catherine drops a minigun on me, and the next area I go into, I just end up leaning over a balcony with the sniper rifle and the minigun, just letting off. So be sure to check that out. That'll be featured later on in the show as sort of one of my favourite moments of the week, along with everyone else's favourite moments. So,
That
yeah.
does look like a damn fun game, though.
Oh, Singularity is fantastic, Matt. Definitely check it out.
I've already been
definitely.
looking into it. It's on a ready-to-order list.
Oh, nice. The
Oh,
list.
yes.
It's on the list.
It's on the list. It made it to the list. The list of
Uh-oh.
never-ending stuff.
Yeah. I think there's about 130 games on my list, which is not good. And it keeps growing exponentially. Every time they release a new game, it's like, oh, Dead Space 3's just come out. That game looks amazing!
Must have it.
Yeah, that's it.
Your list will never be complete, ever.
No, it's never going to be. I don't know, maybe when I'm a millionaire and living in New Zealand and everything's amazing, then maybe I'll have enough time to go through the entire list. Just sit there and slog through them all. Oh man. I also started a Resident Evil 5 playthrough with Peacemaker. I don't know if any of you have caught that yet. We did the first episode of that.
Where is part 2?
Part 2 has not been rendered yet.
No!
It's been recorded, it hasn't been rendered yet. We're having some great fun with that game, although you've all noticed the terrible ammo situation that I constantly keep getting myself into in any game I play. Yeah,
Yes.
that's back.
Yes.
The ammo situation's back. You have been providing me with some tips along the way for that, eh, Matt?
Oh, yes, yes. I've
You've
been
been-
babysat through the entire campaign before.
Can you believe, at one point, years ago, on the Xbox, myself and a friend of mine were in the top 100 of getting through, like, the second level in, like, a speed run? And ever since then, I've sort of just put the game down and not bothered with it, do you know what I mean? Because I was like, alright, okay, well, that's done now, sort of thing, do you know what I mean? We've got all the weapons, we've got all the gems, all the treasures, everything. We've found all the emblems. And, yeah, and now, playing it on PC with the controller is like a totally different experience. It's so weird. So,
Oh, man.
yeah, don't get games, because it's the same with Quake 4. I don't know if you noticed through my Quake 4 playthrough, I was just like, oh, this feels so different to being on console, because the buttons are all different and bits and pieces. So yeah, that was a bit weird.
Always looking for pad 12. Never find pad 12.
Never find. Yes, that's another thing that I've mentioned in my Singularity series is surely the standard for PC gaming is some sort of like Xbox controller, and people should have worked the buttons out by now enough to. There are colours, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? I just went on a proper little rant about that. And
So that bit comes later.
yes. I've also been well, I did a bits and pieces on the Chaoscraft server. We'll get into talking about the Chaoscraft server in a bit. I've also started the Twilight Takeover with Digital Reaper. Myself and him are going through the Twilight Forest mod pack, and we're doing it on the Direwolf 20 or Direwolf 2.0 pack, and we're having great fun with that. So yeah, keep an eye out for the coming episodes of that. There's 2 more to be released that I've got uploaded, and then yeah. That's about it. That's what I've been doing. That took longer than I thought it was going to do for my end.
I had to cut mine down.
Oh. Well, you can
Lol.
add one more so I don't feel like I've just taken up the entire space.
Well, okay then. I've also been playing something, but it's yet to be uploaded. It's a triple play, blind let's play of the game.
Oh,
Third in its
spoilers.
series. I don't know whether or not I should spoil what it is, or What do you guys think? Should I spoil
Have you
what
been
the game is?
have you been enjoying it? And
Oh, yes.
what sort of details can you give away without telling us the name of the game? And then it can be like proper hyped for when you do upload it.
There's a lot of gore. There's a lot of
Ooh.
screaming. There's a lot of explosions. There might be a little bit of swearing.
Oh.
Might be. Just a
A
little.
little bit.
There might be a lot of insults to each other.
Oh, so is it multiplayer?
It certainly is a multiplayer. It's a co-op.
Ooh.
You can have up to 4 people, but we didn't have a 4th, so we went with 3.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yes.
Talking of games, I've just remembered Dungeon Defenders. We should probably put that on our little list of possible things for 4-player.
That game is great.
Yes, that
One of
game
my
is
list of many things to put on.
Dungeon Defenders is amazing. But yeah, okay, well that's the first section done. I think that went pretty smoothly. We didn't go too far off topic, which is surprising, I think, considering the 3 people who are gathered here today. So yeah, upcoming
inside
projects.
Of Holy Union. Sorry, you said gathered here today. I got all preachery.
What have you got in store for upcoming projects, Matt? What are you working on?
Well, I have the secret project that I'm not entirely sure whether or not to bust out just yet,
Yeah.
which I've already recorded 7 episodes of.
Oh, fantastic. I meant things like what you're doing on the Chaoscraft server projects-wise, or what you're doing in real life. So if I was to talk about projects, maybe I'd mention the mech rig that I'm trying to work on, perhaps, or something like that, do you know what I mean? Or the arena on the Chaoscraft server.
Ah, I get you.
Yeah.
Well, on the Chaoscraft server, I have 2 sort of projects going on, but
And I'm very
I'll be-
excited about one of them.
I wonder what one that could be. Could that be the giant spacey sort of one?
I was thinking more of the Hunger Games. Are we allowed to talk about it?
Oh, yes, of course. The underwater Hunger Games.
Yes.
I've spent many hours draining out this little area underwater. 31 by 32 biome. building a Hunger Games out of it. All for the purpose of murdering each other horribly and in inventive ways.
It's going to be great. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so cool.
You're terrible. Murdering is bad.
Murdering is bad, but there's EXP and glory involved, so...
And we don't want to say anything till Monday, round about Monday, but there's a good chance that Endeavours will be joining us for said Hunger Games and many more other things in the days to
Hopefully.
come. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, hopefully.
You get to be pranked a lot.
Yes. Unfortunately, that is one of the downsides of joining the Cashcraft server. But
It's not
yeah.
a downside, you get free material.
Well, yeah, sometimes. If Trev pranks you, you get free material. If it's anyone else, they usually do a really hideous job of just ruining your life.
I'm sure I'm gonna find a way to prank you guys back.
There's sort of two routes you can take. You can join the server and join the family, or you can join the CCPD, which is all like the police force, or you can do independent like Matt sort of does, and he sort of provides us with stuff, and he sort of just is really shady. Do you know what I mean? Like sort of meet me behind the record store, see, and just that is Matt in a nutshell. Do you know what I mean? And he sort of gets involved on all of the builds and stuff like that. Like I don't know if you saw Bling Boy's prank video, but that's why you don't mess with the family, see.
I made his house angry.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Is that the one where you covered his house? No, that was a different. That must have been a different one. Where you guys covered that shop with sticks. Or no.
That was us. That was that
fences.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we filled his house with fences and chests
obsidian and ice and
and chests full of wooden and stone shovels, which are absolutely useless. So yeah, he couldn't just break the chests. He had to unload his inventory and things like that. And we've got another couple of pranks coming up that are going to be amazing.
Ooh.
So yeah.
I've not heard about these. That means I'm probably going to be the victim of one or
No,
two.
no, you're alright. You're okay. There is one person we need to get back. But yeah, any other projects, Matt?
Other projects, possibly. I can't remember right now. I know I'm returning to an old one, Let's Play wise, but other than that, not real many projects.
Endeavours?
Setting up my new gaming room. That's one.
Oh yes, because you bought a computer off me.
Certainly did.
And that is going to be the basis for your PC recording Let's Play isms.
Certainly will be. That's where I'm going to be recording all sorts of Command and Conquer issues, maybe. Can I say that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's the one I want to do first.
Yeah.
I want to get on with that. I want to do a little bit of Minecraft. Everyone loves a little bit of Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft's going to be good. I can't wait to see things from your perspective on the Minecraft world.
Oh, it's sort of the same way I see them here. I don't understand things.
It's going to be good fun, trust.
Magic happens and stuff happens.
And that's how we roll.
That's how I roll. You know all the numbers and the words. I'm just like, they work.
How about you, Endeavours? Any projects on the up and up, or working on anything on the private server, that kind of thing?
I've just been working on my house on my private server. I might post some pictures online or something like that on my channel. Do a video on it.
Do you not usually record the private server?
No, well, I do, but it's mainly like it's like a private server, but it's with like all my friends and everything. So sometimes I record. I just don't upload. Well, if I do upload, they're large episodes because we usually record in like hour-and-a-half segments.
Oh, sweet.
But yeah, doing that, and then maybe Monday will come around faster than I think, and I'll get onto the Chaos Craft server.
There's only one day to go.
Oh, yeah. So maybe I'll get on there and build a couple things on there, do a couple videos.
It's gonna be so cool.
I think I might do a Crisis Let's Play. Crisis 3.
That's on my list of games to do. That is set. I got that from Amazon for £2, and I cannot wait to go through that game.
Yeah, it seems like it would be fun. So, yep.
As you're saying, it's not a co-op. We could have gone through it together.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
But other than that, I think main of my projects there.
Yeah. I've got a bit of a surprise in the projects area. We can talk. I've got 3 that I want to talk about, but I'm only going to talk about 2 of them. PC upgrade is definitely something I'm going to talk about. But then you guys have got a choice. We can either talk about the Mech Warrior online rig build that I'm doing using the Steel Battalion controller and 3 monitors and subwoofers and car seats and all that rubbish. Or we can talk about Chaoscraft Reborn. And I think you both know what that means.
Definitely.
Yes.
Well, I know both of these, so it's entirely up to you, Mr. Endeavors. What would you like to hear most about?
So I can only choose one?
Yeah. We're gonna definitely do. We're gonna talk about the PC upgrade because I'm really sort of excited and hyped for that. But yeah, one of the others.
Let's talk about the Chaoscraft.
All right,
I think
sweet.
people will enjoy that.
Well, we'll get into Chaoscraft Reborn first. Basically, the Chaoscraft server has been running for about 6-7 months now. Sort of from the very start when me and Peacemaker weren't recording at the beginning, and then we started recording sort of like halfway through. So people came in, and half our base was already built, and that kind of thing. So as a sort of thing, we've asked on the forum if people would be willing, as things progress, if people would be willing to start a new map. So what we're going to do is we're going to start all fresh, hopefully, if people also agree to this idea, which I think the general consensus is, yeah, we're going to start a new map because then people can see it from the very, very beginning. But this does mean that there are going to be projects on the Chaoscraft server that are going to be left unfinished, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to finish the floating island. I'm going to do a few other bits and pieces, like finish off the arena. Do you know what I mean? MatTheGeek's going to be able to finish off Hunger Games. So we'll have a few competitions here and there, but this also means that there's going to be a bit of a clear out on the whitelist, unfortunately, and people are really upset about this. We've got rid of a majority of the people who don't record, people who aren't online all that often, and people who do, we just aren't feeling in the Chaoscraft vibe, if that makes sense. But yeah, people are not happy about being asked to leave the whitelist. But hopefully this means that in the long run, it means more YouTubers will be more inclined to join us and that kind of thing. And the content will just improve, and we won't have to worry about things like storing stuff in admin storage and that kind of crap. So, yeah. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
Matt, anything?
There is one or two things. There, in Bucket, I know there's a way that you can transfer a few item builds over a certain amount of blocks. I was wondering if there's a place you could sort of bring over some of the old builds and keep it in a museum type area as a reminder of the first Chaoscraft ever made.
Well, that's fair enough. I was thinking of doing a world download, so people would be able to download the world, like viewers would be able to download the world, and they'd be able to go through it and sort of see the first incarnation of what we've done. Because another part to this is obviously that since we've grown over the past sort of 6-7 months, whatever it is, our build quality has improved so much. Like, Peacemaker can now build 3x3 doors, do you know what I mean? I've built an island, fair enough, it's not the best looking thing, but I sort of know where I went wrong, and I can work on sort of them sorts of things. So I think, again, moving to a new map would give us the fresh start and let us really expand on what we've learned.
Oh yeah. I just remember you can bring over bits of it. I was thinking like a museum maybe, but yeah, fair enough. A map download's just as cool because you can always have a look at it, check back. Good
Well,
idea.
the other thing is, we are definitely going to be doing a Chaoscraft texture pack at some point, and with custom texture packs, I'm led to believe that you can put your own photographs and stuff inside the picture frames, right?
Ah, that sounds pretty cool.
So what we're going to do is we'll take a couple of screenshots of the old stuff on the Chaoscraft server, like the floating island, the arena, the Hunger Games, that kind of thing, and we'll have those as pictures in the new Chaoscraft world as a sort of reminder for the old one. And we could have like an art gallery as well, so that they're all in one area, not just like we can have them in our houses, but again there'll be like an art gallery for all the old photographs and that kind of thing. So I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool concept. I didn't know that you could do that, so
I'm pretty sure because someone made I think it was someone made a texture pack for Kurt J Mac and for his observatory on the Chaoscraft on the Mindcrack server, and all his pictures were like moons and stuff like that to go with the feel of the observatory. So I think that's pretty cool.
That is a pretty nifty idea.
Yeah,
I
man.
sound
So
for that.
we'll try that. Endeavors, did you have anything to add for the Chaoscraft Reborn?
It seems like a pretty good idea to me. I mean, I'm not technically part of the server yet, but in the case that I am, that'd be cool to be able to start from the beginning and the viewers to have that chance to go through with us.
I think it would be good because upon joining the server, we'll be able to do sort of duo mining videos because all of us are going to be starting fresh, so we'll all be able to go off mining together and do kinds of things like that and just get on with our own thing. And do you know what I mean? And I'm gonna put the rule down now that people who dig out their plots, like say we give you a 25 by 25 plot, please do not dig out under your plot in the biggest chunk area you've ever seen unless you're going to do something with it. That drives me so crazy.
And then you fall down it and die.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it'd be good because obviously Awesum3ndeavors, you do a lot of work with Ekin and that, so you two will probably go off mining together and I'll probably jump along and join you every now and then and that kind of thing. Digital Reaper, MatTheGeek will all come jump along and see what's going on.
I think it'll be pretty fun, and in that case that you do decide to change the map, then I probably won't start recording until that happens, because I don't want to start something and then have the map get moved, so...
Oh no, that's fair enough. I think it would be good if you, but again, these are just events, so like if we did something in the arena or on the Hunger Games and you're already part of the server, it would be cool to record something like that, but obviously not a long-term sort of let's play on the Chaoscraft server until we've got the new map set up.
Yeah, that definitely.
Alright, cool. And the other thing I wanted to talk about upcoming projects is the PC upgrade that I'm currently doing. I don't know if you caught the Knux build to PC videos.
Yeah,
I can understand it. It confused me.
Well, I don't. Not many people know this, but the PSU in my computer at the moment, that's the power supply, Matt. That's the part that tells the computer, like, that gives the computer all its energy, all its power. I've got a really cheap £12 one, and that is like the worst thing you can do is run a really sort of good rig on a really cheap PSU. So over the weekend, I splashed out, got myself a Corsair CX750, which is a better PSU. A friend of mine I'm so thankful for this. A friend of mine donated two NVIDIA 8800 GTXs. Sorry, my phone's going off there. A friend of mine donated two 8800 GTXs, which are like really powerful graphics cards. And I've got a solid state hard drive to go in there as well. So yeah, this is just a PC upgrade. Hopefully this will mean that there's better content for the channel and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's that. That's all I've got projects wise.
Yeah,
that last part confused me, but it sounds amazing, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Matt. But I just thought I'd let people know what's going on,
obviously.
Yeah, I thought I'd just let people know what's going on.
I've uploaded videos. I don't understand anything.
I've uploaded videos over the next few days. Like, there are already like 5 videos up ready to go unprivate, so it's alright. I can start dismantling my computer, and if it all explodes horribly in my face, then you've still got content, so it's okay. And if it all gone horribly wrong, you'll know because Minecraft will be really blocky and horrible on my laptop. So yeah.
Minecraft will be blocky?
No! Imagine that.
Made entirely of blocks being blocky?
Yeah.
The thing I found funny, and I was like screaming at the video was when you said that you bought an AMD processor.
People got upset. Cried. People got upset because I compared the AMD to the i7, Intel i7, and it was because the numbers were the same, like the gigahertz rating and the amount of cores and things like that, but apparently that's not the way to do it. So,
no.
Yeah, no, I made a few mistakes there. And apparently I didn't realise that there was thermal paste on the bottom of the heat sink already, and I put it face down on the desk, so I had to reheat sink it and all that crazy stuff, so yeah, it wasn't good.
Yeah, like, I was going to buy my new computer, get all the parts and everything for it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get an AMD 8-core. Then I did my fair share of research, and I was like, no, not ever.
Yeah, apparently Intel do make the better cores. But I think
Intel's more for gaming, it seems.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to go straight for the bulldozer next processor upgrade I get, because the motherboard can handle it, which is nice. So, if I just go for an incredibly strong AMD processor, I'm hoping everything will be okay.
Hopefully. Just won't last as long.
Yeah. Well, this one's already slightly overclocked. Shh, don't tell anyone. But, yeah. So, we're going to take a quick break here, guys. And we will be right back with some gaming news. I don't know if we're going to be able to do trailers. We might be able to splice it in. Not sure. And we're also going to do a bit of Gamers Rage, things that annoy us about the gaming industry and games in general and that kind of thing. So, yeah, be sure to stay tuned for that. And we will be back soon.
Fence rather than add 2 to Bents. And I know I didn't level up anything yet. And Horse, what are you doing? Okay, all I'm doing is pushing forward, and this is what Horse is doing, guys. Whee! It's like one of those little merry-go-rounds. Okay, that's making me giddy. Oh, you're going back the other way now, are you, Horse? Oh, it's not as fun that way. Oh, you've given up? Yeah? You done? Oh, that's so glitchy. Where am I going? There we go. Horse, turn to the right, damn it. I want to go up the path that's not there. Horse, what are you doing? Get on the path. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little bit glitchy. That is a bear. We can't fight bears yet. That's a grizzly bear. What's he so grizzly about? Oh, there's a teleporter, and I know this place. We're not supposed to be here, ever.
Go down and connect to the river.
Yes.
Oh man, it's creepy time.
We need wood.
There's a tree
I've got
down
one
there.
I think I slapped you.
Yeah, I have 2 saplings.
I've got 1. And this was the first tree ever planted on the sun. You've got an arrow in your head.
There's so many mobs.
I don't even have a sword.
I do.
Get out of here.
Oh!
No!
You got the skeleton
it was
at
the
least.
first sapling ever planted, and it was the first sapling to ever die. Well, this is going brilliant.
Of course. It's
What
usually
did they do? It's sappy. Oh, I got a bow.
You got
I
a bow.
missed.
And you missed.
With my only arrow. It's like my last stand. It's just like if they're all coming, I just shoot myself in the face. No, the first sapling ever planted, and it's gone.
It's gone.
Sappy. They had to kill Sappy. He was so young. He had so much to live for.
He had so much wood to give.
He had so much. He had so much wood to give. Oh god. I'm just gonna. I don't even have enough dirt to cover this over, so I'm just gonna be like floating it.
Whatever, looks good.
There we go.
Hey there, guys. Welcome back to the ChaosNova.com podcast. And yeah, I left out a section in the last thing. We've actually got guest discussion first, so I'm gonna let Matt lead this one. So yeah.
Well then, Mr. Awesum3ndeavors, not back in because, you know, we're not going to get the names all wrong here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But
My
yes,
bad.
just a few questions. I was just wondering how you got into making videos on YouTube.
Probably when I found out you can make money off YouTube. That would probably be the honest thing to say. Because that's really what got me into YouTube, when I found out I actually could use it as, say, a job once I built up subscribers and gained popularity. But now, the money thing is still cool, but it's more of the people I've met on YouTube are pretty awesome, because I've met Veckin, obviously, and a bunch of other people. So that's probably the main reason I stay on YouTube, is all the different people I can meet.
That's pretty cool. So you started as a YouTube mercenary, sort of, and then it's become a social thing for you.
Yeah, it's kind of like Facebook, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Well, I certainly admire the honesty in that. I mean,
Well,
not a lot
yeah,
of people would
definitely.
say
No,
that.
that's cool.
I mean, I think it's good, you know. I mean, the internet has provided hundreds and thousands of people with jobs. It's a reasonable way to look at things nowadays. But if you're sticking around because, you know, you're actually enjoying it, you're enjoying meeting all the people, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. That's probably my favorite thing about it.
Awesome. What next?
You got your own private servers. You want to talk about maybe how you started that?
Yeah, well, really, it started a long time ago when I first started playing Minecraft, like with more people from school and stuff.
Back in my day, all this was fields.
Yeah. Cheers. Well, because we all wanted to like be able to play together, and none of my other friends had good computers. I was like the only person with a good computer at the time, so I went into researching how to get on a server or make a server. And once I did that, I started hosting a server for my friends. We've probably gone through like 6 different ones, changing maps and stuff, because usually it ends up with us blowing everything up with TNT.
But a familiar sound.
Now it just came out to pretty much. I run 2 different servers usually. Well, one or the other.
Yeah.
And this one, the one I'm running now currently, is where I record all my YouTube videos. And the other one is for my other friend who you have less trust for because you're not sure if they're going to blow everything up with TNT or not.
I get you. So there's sort of
yeah,
a sub server for people who you can mess around with TNT, you can fuck around with lava, that kind of thing.
Yeah, more of like a laid back server. This one's more of a professional. I trust everybody on here.
Yeah,
I know they won't blow everything up or burn everybody's house down.
See, something that's annoyed me about the Chaoscraft server, we've got like some minor rules, and one of them is to not touch the dragon's egg, and this might seem really petty, and someone's moved the dragon egg. So I'm just like, what is the point, man? Do you know what I mean? Like, why? So I think the whitelist clear out is also going to remind people that, you know, you've got to have a bit of respect, because otherwise we are going to end up doing what you've done and put more people on a different server, because we can't really trust them on the main one. So,
yeah, pretty much. Let the people I can really trust on this server, and then all the other people go on the other one.
Yeah. It seems like the best way to do it.
But yeah, that's about it about that.
I see. Well, you've talked about how you got into making videos. What about any, you know, future things you're looking forward to? Perhaps you can make videos of? Is there any games you're looking forward to?
Looking forward to playing Crisis 3. Like that. That'll be fun. A lot of fun. As my computer screams while I play it. but that, I'm not really sure.
Crisis 3 does look amazing.
Yeah, it does. It's beautiful. Like, I've seen like pictures of people running it on like max settings and then taking screenshots of it, and it looks like you're watching a movie, like a high definition movie.
So good. I've seen the Crisis HD movie that's sort of going around on YouTube. I've seen the first part of that, and that looks pretty cool. So just from that alone, the graphics look amazing.
Yeah, it's really a stunning game. Like, what I think they said that, yeah, it was Crisis 3, I believe, that they said on the Xbox they actually maxed out the Xbox. Like, it's impossible to make a game run better and look better because they maxed out the Xbox at like 99%.
No way. That's wow. That's one of the problems I had with Crisis 2 is that they made it for all like the PS3, the Xbox 360, and because they had a lot of issues with pirating on the PC with Crisis 1, but because they went so heavily console in Crisis 2, the graphics for the PC version weren't as good, but now they've made a return back to PC, so the graphics are back on par with sort of like PC destroying capability, which is nice, which is good.
I was reading something somewhere, and they said that PC gaming was soon to be obsolete in the future, and I don't believe that at all.
Nah. There's no way PC gaming can be obsolete because you're always going to be able to upgrade your system. like keep up with anything that comes out. Do you know what I mean? And it's more than just a gaming system. You can use it to listen to music, watch videos, just all kinds of crazy stuff. And like you said earlier, people are making a job out of it now. So yeah, PC gaming is gonna stay forever.
Well, it was pretty much one of the originals, weren't it? I mean, always had gaming since you've had PCs. So, I don't know what I'm saying here.
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, they've
been around for many years, haven't they? So I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
I mean, shit, we've got a BBC computer up in the loft. Do you know what I mean? And that used to play like Frogger and things like that. And that's like my earliest games console, even before the Atari 2600. The BBC computer was just like, oh my god, this thing's amazing. And that was basically a computer. Like, if you look back on it now, it's a keyboard. You had to command prompt into games. There was no mouse, but there was a monitor and a sort of basic hard drive structure. Do you know what I mean? And it was just nice. And that has held the test of time. Like Sega, they're out of the running. Do you know what I mean? And we'll get onto that in another podcast. Nintendo are making sort of subpar consoles now. Like, they're for a very specialised sort of family market, like the Wii and things like that. They didn't probably do as well as maybe the PS3 or the Xbox 360 did. And
I would say they are still top of handhelds, though.
Yeah, maybe. But then I was always of the ilk that said, back in the day, that the Game Gear, we've gone horribly off topic, but it's okay. The Game Gear was always better than any Game Boy that came out, because Game Gear came with a colour screen straight off. You could play it at night if you wanted to without having to buy any extra attachments. So for me, the Game Gear was always the successful handheld. And for some reason, Nintendo have sort of taken it away with the Game Boy, and then later on, obviously, the DS and the 3DS, and I don't know what the latest ones are, but if they're doing well, they're doing well. But then, saying that, the PS Vita, what's the deal with the Vita? Because that's a handheld console, and I don't think that's doing as well, is it?
I think like they were saying, during like if you watch the PlayStation 4 reveal, they were saying how the PlayStation Vita seems like it's more geared toward the PlayStation 4, so that might be why it's not so, what's the word?
Selling so well at the moment.
Leading in the market right now, because it's more geared to a system that's not even out yet.
Yeah, that's fair. I noticed that Total Biscuit and Jesse Cox were tweeting quite heavily during the PS4 reveal, and they were talking about how the PS Vita sort of thing was kind of like, yes, we're still making Vitas, please buy Vitas, it's all good, like, they are the coming thing kind of thing. So, yeah, I guess that's what gave me the idea that they weren't selling too well. But if Nintendo have taken it away in handheld gaming, well, that's good for them. But I still, back in the day, I was always heavily Game Gear, sort of like, yeah, come on, let's do this. This is obviously the better system.
I agree. The Game Gear was an amazing console, handheld console, especially with a lot of the games they had.
Yeah, and 2D Sonic was on it, so you can't get much better than 2D Sonic, I'm afraid.
No, it was good games.
There's other things we're looking forward to. We are looking forward to we're sort of looking forward to the PS4. I'm looking forward to the PS4 simply because it means the PS3 will drop rapidly in price, and I'll be able to finally buy one and get Dust 514. That is the only reason I want a PS3, is for the Eve game.
Oh dear.
Yeah, bit of a nerd. You looking forward to the PS4 endeavours?
It really doesn't matter to me, because currently I have an Xbox, a PS4, or
PS3.
Yeah, I got the PS3 and the Wii. I have like pretty much every system.
Yeah.
Plus, I got this computer, but I pretty much play everything I do on that computer. So.
Yeah. See, that's the other thing. See, games are always going to be available for PC, and you're always going to be able to upgrade it. So, yeah, what's the point? PS4? Do we really need more consoles? But that was my original point, was that there hasn't ever been a sort of console company apart from Nintendo, and even they weren't really around during sort of Commodore's prime days and Atari's. Well, they might have been around during the Atari heyday, but they're probably the longest running ones, because Sega got out of the console wars. Xbox have only been in it for sort of 2 consoles. PlayStation have been in it for 3. They're releasing a 4th, and like they've had to implement some sort of GDDR5 RAM and stuff like that, which is currently available on the Nvidia Titan card. But it does everything in the PlayStation 4. It runs everything, like the operating system and all the bits and pieces, but they're built differently to computers, so we'll have to see how that works. But I am kind of looking forward to the PlayStation 4. I'd like to see how it performs.
I have heard they're removing the Blu-ray function from that. Is anyone heard anything about that?
No, I didn't know that.
I heard they were replacing it with something different. I can't remember exactly where I heard this, but it could be wrong. I heard somewhere that they were replacing that with, I think, the HD something or other.
Oh, quad layer Blu-ray discs. It's the future.
I know, because I know they're not going to be backwards compatible. That's something I heard.
The PlayStation 4 backwards compatibility it's not like backwards compatibility as you know it. In fact, it's not even proper backwards compatibility. You buy games that were released like for maybe PlayStation, like so you could buy Final Fantasy VII maybe off the PlayStation Store. Do you know what I mean? That's how backwards compatible works on PlayStation 4. Yeah. So you don't put the games in the console; you buy them off the shop. So
they're sort of trying to move into sort of like the Steam sort of area.
Yeah, which kind of sucks. I think if you bought a game years and years and years ago, like I bought a PlayStation 1 off eBay just to get one game with it, and if I bought a PlayStation 4 and I couldn't play that one game on it and I had to pay again to get it, no doubt retail price or near to what it would translate to nowadays if you were to sell a PlayStation 1 game. And, I don't think that's right. I think what should happen is with the barcode that you've got on the back of the game, you should be able to put that into the console and you get the download for free because you already own the game.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, that one.
Yeah.
Another thing I like was, like, how they were explaining how, they want you to be able to, like, the PlayStation be more towards your preferences. So, like, if you see something on the market, it's going to show up as the front page like that because it knows what you prefer game-wise, and it's going to base the things it shows you off of what you prefer. And another thing was, like, when you download a game or buy a game, you can click, like, download, and it'll download enough to where you can start playing that game before it's actually completely downloaded.
That was an interesting feature. Total Biscuit touched on that in one of his I can't remember what the series is called, but Content Patch, I think that was it. And he was wondering if that meant that you'd be able to play games off of one of their servers, like one of their like a play what was that thing that came out for the TV, like playon.com or something, and that was like you streamed games from their server basically, and like you got instant access to games, and you were able to play them through your TV with just like a little modem thing basically. And he was wondering if that was just if PlayStation 4 had servers set up so you could stream the game to play it, and then when it was fully downloaded, it would transfer sort of like your save file over to a fully downloaded game, and then you'd be able to continue the game on with it downloaded to your system fully. So, I don't know what the deal with that is.
I've not heard too much about the PlayStation 4. I mean, I watched a little bit of it, but I just caught the ending of the PlayStation 4, which was some of the games that are coming out on it.
Yeah.
And they do look quite awesome, some of the games.
Talking of games that are coming out on the PlayStation 4, I think Destiny is one that we should definitely just touch on for a minute. The guys who brought us Halo and all the Halo games since, Bungie, are back, and they're bringing us Destiny. What's anyone's thoughts on this?
It looks like a really, really good graphically, enhanced game, but I never was a big fan of Halo, and if it plays the same way, I might not be a big fan of this.
Oh, really? Halo was sort of one of the first Xbox. I think it was one of those games that came with the Xbox. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd buy an Xbox, and there was like 2 games that came with it, and Halo was one of them, and Unreal Championship was sort of like the other. Do you know what I mean? So I probably got that, and Halo was just mind-numbing at the time, do you know what I mean? Such a step up from the PlayStation, the Dreamcast, all those kind of things. It was just like, whoa, what is this, do you know what I mean? And I just think with Destiny, I was watching some of the trailers, and it looks like they've just sort of borrowed all the best bits from other sci-fi games. For example, some of the Mass Effect characters look like they're making an appearance, and there are just some other bits and pieces like the masks and things kind of look like Blacklight Retribution gear. Do you know what I mean? It just looks like they've. But then again, saying that, I mean, there's only so many ways you can design a helmet before you start repeating things that have already been done. So.
Oh yeah, there's only so many designs in the world.
Yeah, that's it exactly. But,
yeah, it look pretty good. Yep. Sorry.
I haven't really heard too much about it. Yeah, surprisingly, but they announced it, and that's all I really heard. I haven't looked into it because I don't know why, but the last thing I heard about Bungie was them losing Halo to 343. That was about it.
Oh, really? That was
Yeah,
that was a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a while ago, but I mean, I heard about Destiny, like their next project, but I never heard really information other than that.
Well, one of the very last I saw in the PS4 stream was that they're porting over Diablo 3. What do you think about that?
Oh my god, they. I have always been a big fan of Diablo 2, and Diablo 2 was one of my favourite games. I have 2 copies of Diablo 2, 2 copies of all the expansion pack Lord of Destruction, and it was a fantastic game. Diablo 3, I haven't picked up. I haven't even played. Like, I watched someone else do a little bit of it, and I was just like, this doesn't look 100% like Diablo. Do you know what I mean? They've tried to improve on a system that was already pretty perfect for the game type, and now to hear that Diablo 3 is coming out on PlayStation 4 just shows that they sort of dumbed it down a little bit to make it easier for controllers. So I don't know if that's what's putting me off and things like that, but some people have also said that the storyline is pretty, like, it's kind of crazy and not really sort of within sensible realms. I know it's Diablo that we're talking about here, but this really takes the biscuit for Diablo.
What you're saying is you don't like the idea that they've sort of dumbed down a really good franchise because they had prospects of bringing it over to consoles. Yeah,
which is why I'm pretty happy that I think Andy told me about Torchlight 2, and for a while I was really impressed with that. Like, it's another one of those games that I just haven't had time to play. Like, I played the demo, bought the game, and then didn't pick it back up again because, like, I was it's in my Steam library, I can play it whenever I want, kind of thing. So that happens all the time. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, Torchlight 2 is a definite replacement for what should have been Diablo 2.5. I don't think they needed to improve on anything from Diablo 2. Maybe just up the textures and the abilities, characters, that kind of thing. Add a few new things like crafting different styles of weapons and things like that. But yeah, apart from that, I just think Diablo 3 was dumbed down a bit for console release. And I don't think, because Blizzard have always sort of been PC, haven't they? Everything from Warcraft all the way through Diablo.
Well, originally they started making games for the PlayStation 1, like Lost Vikings and a few other games. They started off as a console-based company, and then they moved to PC. I don't know if they're just either reliving their roots, maybe, or because they've done a run on PC. They really have.
I don't know. I just think it's another has Blizzard realised that there are a lot of people maybe who pirate Diablo and games like that, because it's another one of those games that might be always online, because there is no single player mode kind of thing, all this and that, so it makes it very difficult to pirate it. And I just wonder if more games companies are going down this route, because obviously more people are pirating games, and that means that they're not making as much money, so they have to put in different sort of locks to stop people from breaking the code and getting on their games for free. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I had heard that World of Warcraft started losing a lot of players, and they seem to start going to console games. I don't know if that's true or not, but if that's the case, do you think maybe that's where everyone's going to end up?
If we cover World of Warcraft in a future sort of rant video, or in a Gamer's Rage, because World of Warcraft, I won't get into it now, but definitely check out a future episode of the podcast for a little sort of mini rant on World of Warcraft and MMO RPGs in sort of general, Not Eve though. Eve's lovely. We'll leave Eve alone. Eve's a lovely game. I played RuneScape for about 5 minutes, died, lost all my firewood, and then I didn't know what to do.
RuneScape. Are we talking about RuneScape, right?
Yes, yes. I love that game.
They actually they just had a poll or whatever, and they brought back the original, like, well, not the original RuneScape, but the original new RuneScape, should you say, like their new game.
Yeah, it was the 2007 servers, weren't it?
Yeah, and to be a member to play, which I found was kind of stupid, because, I mean, I always loved the 2007 RuneScape. That was better than the new one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe I might have to get into RuneScape, give it a little poke around again, now that I've got a brain. But yeah. Okay, well, I think that covers pretty much what we're looking forward to, and sort of the gaming news, as it were.
There's a few games I'm still looking forward to, which is one that I've heard little about, which is Kingdom Hearts 1.5.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Have you never played Kingdom Hearts?
No. I don't like the idea that two franchises, i.e. Disney and Final Fantasy, sort of Square Enix, have combined forces. It kind of just seems really out of place.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought when I first saw my brother playing it, and then I was like, alright, I'll give it a go. And it's now my favourite game of all time.
See, I
absolutely
agree.
love it. And I think they complement each other quite well, and I think it goes really well, and it tells an amazing story. But they're releasing 1.5, which is HD. It's going to be on PS3. And it's going to include Final Mix, which is the Japanese-only version with extra cutscenes, extra abilities, extra summons. It's also going to contain Chains of Memory for the first time ever for UK devices, I believe, which I'm pretty looking forward to. Really am.
You've obviously done a lot of research into this one.
I love Kingdom Hearts. I cannot contain my excitement for it. I never use my PS3, but I will for that.
I remember playing. It was either the first one or second one. Me and my friend spent 6 hours straight trying to kill the last boss, over and over and over, until we finally did it, and then we stopped playing the game forever.
Oh, you should definitely go back and play it again. I mean, I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 3, which I've heard no mention of so far. Which, unfortunately, is something I'm going to have to wait for. But 1.5 is going to satisfy me until then, I think.
Talking of sequels that are taking a fucking decade to be released, Carmack, where's Doom 4? Where's Quake 5? What are you doing? Just give up on Rage. Rage is a non-game. We don't want Rage. We want Quake 5 and we want Doom 4. Come on, bro. Work with us.
Well, on the Doom 4 front, I'm not too sure. Doom 3 was great, but it wasn't original Doom great.
Carmack released in an interview a little while ago that he was hoping to bring Doom or Quake. I can't remember which one. He wanted to take it back to its more original roots. So hopefully, maybe you'll see a return to the original chaos that is Doom. maybe even if they took Doom 1 and Doom 2 and maybe all the sort of like
Final Doom.
Yeah, and Final Doom. And if they just redid the whole thing, new texture packs, cutscenes, just made it look really crisp and brand new, and you could look up and down, and there was sort of like newer secrets and things like that. If they did that, I think that would really work well.
The thing is, I think they've tried a little bit too hard in Doom 3, and I think they just need to scale it back a little bit, just to get a little bit more of their originality back. I don't know. But you have touched on what I was looking to rant about this week. All the delayed sequels and all the sequels that never get mentioned.
Oh, sweet. So we're moving on to the Gamers Rage section. Matt, take it away.
Yes. Well, there was, when you get games and you get no mention of a sequel, and it's like, but you left it on a cliffhanger. Where is this sequel? I mean, Beyond Good and Evil, that ended, and it's like, oh, what's going to happen? They made a HD remake, and that's it. They've mentioned nothing else about it. I mean, same with Mirror's Edge and Prey 2. They've only just had a little nick about, yeah, we might be making these, and they were like 2008, 2006.
Oh man. Please
Long
don't
for
please
no
don't
details.
make a second Mirror's Edge. I'm begging you. Please do not make a second Mirror's Edge. For the good of the universe, please do not make another second Mirror's Edge.
Well, that's not all I'm talking about. I mean, Half-Life 3. I'm sure you're a big fan of the Half-Life series.
I haven't played it, but yeah, I can imagine where you're coming from with that, with the half. Like we were just saying, Quake 5, Doom 4. Where are they? They would be amazing games, because the Quake 4 was left on a cliffhanger. It was like, we've got another job for you, kind of deal, and like, you're like, but what? The Stockholm homeworld has been destroyed. I've done my job here. Please let me just go home to my wife and kids as some weird machine man, and I will live out the rest of my life happy ever after. No, son, we got a job for you. Okay, right, let's do this. And then you're just like, Quake 5? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when they do bring out these sequels, they're probably going to be quite dreadful. I mean, how long did it take to make Duke Nukem Forever?
I haven't played it, so I can't really give an honest evaluation of Duke Nukem Forever. Video Game Carnage really enjoyed it, so I don't know.
I played a little bit of it. It didn't seem like a Duke Nukem game. It just seemed like one of your stereotypical, oh, let's just throw a bunch of guns in there and a bunch of enemies and just let them have at it.
That was always what Duke Nukem was, though, wasn't it? Like,
there was always more to it. There was secret, loads of guns. In Duke Nukem Forever, you can only have 2 guns, and you only get what you need when you're in that area. You can't carry them with you, so you can't have the railgun and take it all the way through the game.
That's what I liked about Quake 4, is the fact that it hasn't gone to the sort of other game systems where you can only sort of carry 2 to 3 weapons. With Quake, you could carry your entire arsenal, and I think that is like Unreal Tournament and games like that, and Quake. And Doom. You used to be able to do it in Doom.
Exactly, that's what I mean. You can do it in Doom 3, but that's why they should keep all the elements, the original games, the ones that made them, and not just change it all around.
Yeah, definitely. Take note, Sonic Team, Sega 3D. If I ever invent a time machine, I'm coming for all of you. That's no joke. The time machine will be coming out to remind you that Sonic is not a 3D game.
Apart from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Apart from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, which is an exception, but only just. And Knuckles missions were rubbish. Take note.
Lol.
Not happy. But my gamer's rage, for the week or month, as it were, is how games like War Z get onto Steam without any problem, no fuss, no nothing, and games like Primordia from Wadget Eye Games. I did a video about this on my channel. They are renowned company, Wadget Eye Games. They did a lot of good games in the past. They've done Gemini Rue, I can't remember the others. There's Gemini Rue, Primordia.
Primordia?
Yeah, they did Primordia, and they did...
Was it
Blackwell?
Yeah.
The Blackwell series, and then there was another one. I think they did a game called Singularity, actually. I might have to check that. But
really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let me just pull this up. Wadget Eye. Here we go. Games. Oh no, it was called Resonance.
Ah, Resonance. Okay.
Very
I've
close.
never played that.
Resonance. It's like a point and click adventure, but you can control different characters, and your inventory is split between the different characters. So you can only. So say you could only get into a vent. I haven't played it, but say you got into like a vent shaft with the skinny guy, but the fat guy had the screwdriver. You'd need to come back out the vent, grab the screwdriver, and then go back in the vent with the skinny guy to undo a different vent so that you could change the airflow or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, basically, this company is quite good. They've got a bit of a sort of cult following. I know I'm a member of their cult following, as it were. But basically, what really annoys me is a game like War Z got pretty much straight through onto Greenlight, and the amount of fuss that was made over that game being that it wasn't what it was advertised. It was an incomplete game. There was no leveling up system, basically bits and pieces like that. Just things like that got through, and I think it was one of the first games that companies produced, whereas Wadget Eye Games, well established, they've got a cult following, the game's definitely going to sell. And in fact, there was an outcry on the Greenlight page, basically because the game should have just been accepted. And I don't know what Steam were playing at, but yeah, that is my little rant of the month, saying that Wadget Eye Games should just be given free access to Steam front page because they make amazing games, and so should other established games companies. You shouldn't just allow games like War Z on what people have promised. You should actually have to do some sort of quality testing for games like that.
I understand what you're saying there, but with War Z, it was supposed to be the official like sort of DayZ, not mod, but like an official release of a game that's only a mod. And I think that's why people bought it, and that's why Steam was so eager to push it through, because it seemed such great, downloads as a demo or as a mod. They thought, oh, stick it on there, make a bit of quick cash out of it.
But Wadget Eye Games have already got about 9 games on Steam before Primordial was even sort of released. And they've all been selling really well. They've got high ratings, that kind of thing. And, and then the last game, recent to the Greenlight, because the Greenlight system's only new in sort of like relative terms, they were put straight onto Greenlight, even though they had 9 other games on there already, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? And I think, that's ridiculous. I don't know if Steam were trying to promote their Greenlight system or what, or if they were trying to hype the game up a little bit more. But they certainly failed because it should have just ended up on the front page for a couple of days, like all the other games. Like McPixel even got a front page slot. Do you know what I mean? I think it was shared with another game, but McPixel, what's going on there?
Was that a point and click? The old Wadget Eye Games one.
Yeah. They do a lot of point and click games.
Because it could very well be that Steam have sort of seen point and click games are taking a really long downhill, and what people want are zombie survival games these days, and that's probably why they did it. They put it on the Greenlight because they think, oh, point and clicks aren't as popular. Could that possibly be a reason?
Maybe. I mean, you'd have to talk to Steam, and one of Steam's sort of one of their policies, or one of Valve's policies, is that we don't have to explain our actions. So that's that
Fair
basically. Enough. Yeah. So yeah. Awesome. Have you got a little rant and rave of the week before I burn my throat out, spitting acid?
Well, I've been playing War Thunder, like I said earlier. Planes. It's got planes in it, so obviously there's going to be explosions and people shooting at each other. And the thing that drives me nuts about that game is that there is always somebody running into you. You're not supposed to run into people. You're supposed to shoot them with your guns. And if your guns don't work, that doesn't mean run into them. That means to shoot them with guns even more.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is Awesum3ndeavors' gripe of the month.
Have you ever been on the dodgems at the fairgrounds? The whole point of that is to dodge things, but you end up ramming into them because it's a lot more fun. I do.
But the thing about
carry on.
The thing about that is that there's no, like, if they ram you, they don't get the kill, and you don't get any points. So even if they're ramming you, they're not getting anything from it. So there's absolutely no point to it.
So is this like other players online, or is it a just AI type one?
It's an online game only, so like it's other players, and like if they run out of ammo or something, or they have to reload, a lot of times they'll speed up and they'll just run into you, which is pointless.
So it's more of a case that you get arsehole players rather than actual bad things. But yeah, that could be something they have to look at when they bring out a proper version of it, making so players can't collide. Or
if I don't know if you guys bought Heist when it was on offer, but when Heist came on offer on Steam, no, it was Killing Floor. Killing Floor had a free weekend, didn't it? And loads of people bought it after that. Well, Killing Floor's environment in free-to-play it's just a horrible place to be, do you know what I mean? Like, because you can get on a game for free, you don't you don't respect it as much as a game that you've paid for. I don't think so. You don't really care if you get kicked off it or whatever. So people in free-to-play games are generally just arseholes, and do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So
Yeah,
I think that might have something to do with it. I don't know.
But yeah, that was my rant, much.
Yeah.
They need to sort that stuff out. We can't have them just having little people go on and fuck up the game for everybody.
Yeah, that's it. I think there's probably like banning systems and flag and voting systems and all things like that, but stuff like that really needs an update because not a lot of people use it.
Yeah, I agree with the voting system. If someone's doing something, vote them off. There's
Yeah.
something I cannot stand lately about Call of Duty, which is if you get kicked from like 3 or more games, they ban you for 5 minutes. If you do something they don't like, they ban you for 6 days and wipe everything off.
Oh.
This is something that should never happen. And yeah, kicking. So if people aren't playing the game fairly, kick them. You know, get them banned from that lobby. Never ban them for a certain period of time, especially for something they've paid for.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! If you're getting banned for something you've paid for, then fair enough, you've broken the rules. But at the same time, it is a service you're paying. There should be. I think there was like. On Dungeon Defenders, there's an open and a rank server, and the open server is usually where all the morons go. Hello, I play open, by the way. So that's usually where all the morons go, and the trolls and the idiots, and that's just that. And then you've got the ranked system, where the sort of more into it players go. Do you know what I mean? Where there's no cheating, it's easier to get banned, sort of thing. So. Yeah, I think more systems need like that. So I think if for example, let's use Call of Duty. If Call of Duty had like a cheaters lobby, for example, if people were getting banned for cheating, you stick them all in the same lobby, and then they can all cheat together. Do you know what I mean? Let them spoil the experience for each other, sort of deal. Like, and let the serious players just get on with what they're doing, and yeah.
But I think that's expanding on Awesum's point, something that's not really being looked at. I mean, for that game, there's clearly people playing it against the way it should be. Game developers need to step in and say, tell you what, if you're going to do that, we're not going to let you play this. It's free to play, but you can't play it anymore. If you paid for it, they say, fair enough, go over here, we don't want you, the rest of everyone else.
Yeah, that's it. You're ruining it for people who are paying and being serious about the game. Like, we'll stick you in your own lobby, so while you are paying, you get to play the game how you obviously want to play the game.
Or say they pay for it, and say they're playing something like Call of Duty, then if you get kicked from so many games, instead of punishing you with like a time like ban or whatever, then they punish you with like an XP decrease, something.
Yeah, that'd definitely be a thing. You know, you get a level decrease after so many kicks or whatever.
Yeah.
Just a level or two, you know, just say, hey, we're playing about here, but not like that, you know? You paid for it, so we can't keep you off of it. But yeah, it certainly relies on the game developers to put something into these games to sort of control what goes on in it without actually doing anything about it.
I just think the fundamental reason behind it all is that the internet is full of arseholes, and until we get a superhero who just runs around punching people in the head for being idiots behind their keyboards, then we're not going to get a change to this, do you know what I mean?
Well, I do appreciate the work that a YouTuber named Minnesota Burns does. He does that sort of thing. Goes around, finds people that are glitching and whatnot, and just trolls them and stuff. But he does take it to a little bit too extreme sometimes.
Oh, no.
Maybe not to that degree, but it certainly is a sort of superhero. Talk, I can't.
Well, we're going to take another quick break, and as soon as we come back, we're going to be doing the sort of talk I cannot either, Mattico. We're going to be doing the viewer's choice. We're going to be discussing the sort of upcoming games for the co-op channel, and we're also going to do I don't know. We're going to talk about the things you've been seeing during the breaks, the video clips that you've been seeing during the break. So we'll discuss that as soon as we come back.
We shall see you in a bit.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
Nice work, Renko. That did it.
No worries.
There's the rail. We need to get to the engine. Let's fall under trap.
Whoa! Whoa, go!
Watch it, Renko.
No? Well, you suck. Can I see Catherine's health, please? That would really help. Just want to Gatling everything.
Nice shot.
No worries.
Shot, Renko.
Anytime, Kath. Me and you, girl, we're gonna take over the world. Oh shit. Oh, he's a heavy as well. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take him out with a sniper rifle, obviously. I'm sorry, what? This is fucking amazing. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. The heavies don't take no for an answer, man. That's not fair. You can shoot me all you like. I've got some rag self-upgrade. Oh, did I? Oh no. Yeah, pick that up. Oh god, is that another heavy? Boom! Go on, Cat. Right, I'm pretty sure you've got him. Hey there guys, welcome back to part 3 of the ChaosNova.com podcast. Yeah, welcome back.
Hello. Did you enjoy that break? Did you? I did.
We certainly hope so. So,
that was terrifying.
To start this section off, we're going to start with Viewer's Choice, which is sort of a new thing that we're all trying to get into. It's basically for the ChaosNova.com channel, the same channel this is being hosted on. And I should probably just explain quickly. ChaosNova.com is the channel where there's a forum there, we sort of all gather and we talk about everything that's going on the server and bits and pieces like that. So this is sort of the joint channel for everyone, where we can do 4-player games. So games like Worms and things like that, where all the players are on the same screen, Castle Crashers, that kind of thing. So this week we've got 4 games, and I'm going to pass over to Matt here so he can explain which ones they are. But yeah, we're going to do these. We'll put these out there and let us know in the comments which games you'd like us to play, or which one you'd like us to play the most. And we'll do maybe a couple of levels, or maybe even an entire playthrough of it if it's popular enough. So or if we enjoy it. If we don't enjoy it, then we're not going to keep doing it, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to pass over to Matt, and he's going to let you know what those games are.
Okay, well, of course, the first game, it needs no introduction, so it doesn't get one. The second game. Oh, you want the first? Okay, first game. It's Castle Crashers. Fantastic little hack and slash 4-player game. I want to be orange.
Is there a red character? Shotgun red.
There is a red, there's a green and a blue as well, I believe.
Okay.
I can't believe.
Go blue, right. So yeah, it's just a hack and slash. You play as these little castle knights. You run along, you hack and slash enemies, like I've said many, many times. And at the end you get a bloody big boss to fight.
Oh, sweet.
Much like the old Golden Axe sort of games.
Oh,
Ain't too bad.
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe, oh yeah.
Greatest game.
Golden Axe.
Golden Axe, Final Fight, not Street Fighter. What am I saying?
Streets of Rage, man. Streets of Rage.
Yeah. Alright. Well,
maybe we'll do a retro gaming corner at one point, and that'll be some of those games will be heavily featured.
Heavily featured. I like
heavily featured. Yes. But yes, please
Nice.
continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Interrupt away! I've been doing it all night, god dang it. Anyways, the second game, it doesn't really matter what game it is. It's a long-running series, which is the WWE series. We want to do sort of a fatal four-way in that, maybe? Or, you know, a tag team, or 3-on-3, whatever, 4-on-4 tag match. Against some AIs on the hardest setting, of course, or against each other.
Yeah, and we can do that because obviously all the people are on the same screen most of the time. Like if we try to stay in the ring, we'll all be on the same screen.
Well, the thing about it is everybody can play at once. I mean, even if you're not in the ring, you can jump out, the screen zooms out so you can see everybody, and go around and beat the crap out of other people.
Oh, very nice.
Might get
all right, yeah, that's cool.
Disqualified, but
it's all good. It's all good.
The third game is a very, very old game called Gauntlet. There have been 4 versions of this game since, maybe more. But it doesn't really matter which one of these we play as well, but just a Gauntlet one in general, which is a top-down hack and slash adventure again, but with many, many enemies, most dying in one hit, and you each have a different character. You've got a wizard, a Valkyrie, a warrior, and a mage. It's basically just an endless game. You have to collect keys, get to the exit, unlock doors, shoot monsters, and eat food that you find on the floor. All for the better points.
Sounds like good fun. I don't know. I'd probably enjoy Gauntlet. Gauntlet sounds like good fun.
It does get a tad confusing at times.
But then
all 4 players are on screen.
There is also a 4th game, is there not, Sir Mattico?
There is a 4th game, but I have not really heard of this game, so I think you're probably better off describing this one, Mr. Knux.
Well, I've only really seen the Mindcrackers play it. It's called Shoot Mini Robots, and basically you are, I think you're like four lumberjacks or something, and robots are invading, and you get to upgrade guns and stuff like that, and you go on shooting quests along like a 2D sort of level, firing your guns. It's kind of like Gunstar Heroes in a way, I guess, because it just looks like chaos when there are 4 people on the screen and there's so much going on and just, it's crazy. It's totally out there.
Sort of like Contra-esque, is it? But with more cartoonish.
You're not going to believe this, but I've never actually played Contra.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, no, I need to get on that.
Oh man, that's disgraceful.
Yeah,
Even I played Contra.
It's not good, is it? But you've also played Sonic 3D, so...
I've played Sonic 3.
Sonic 3D. You must repent.
Sonic 3D?
No, I do not want to see Sonic 3D. No.
You want to see a playthrough
Endeavors,
of Sonic 3D?
what is your opinion on these games before I have to silence Matt forever?
I think I want to hear what Matt has to say first.
No, Matt has nothing to say.
I was just trying to understand that he wants me to play a Sonic 3D.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You don't really does. You want to see it.
I don't. Sonic 3D is an abomination. End of story.
Well, okay then. So, Endeavors, what about these games? What one would you most like to see play or be a part of?
Probably Castle Crashers. I love that game. It's so fun. I haven't played forever, actually. I just got it on the PC recently.
Sweet. I've only ever played the demo of that game, so I'd be dreadful at it. It sounds like a great idea.
So yeah, there are the choices: Castle Crashers, Shoot Mini Robots, Gauntlet, and any WWE game. Let us know in the comments which one you'd like to see the most. And yeah, I think I'm with Endeavors on this one. Maybe Castle Crashers or Shoot Mini Robots. But Gauntlet sounds pretty cool as well. So either way you cut it, I'd be pretty happy to play any of those. So yeah.
Me, I'd probably prefer to see WWE Fatal 4-Way. You can make your own little characters as well.
Oh, sweet.
And, you get to beat the crap out of your friends. I mean, what could be more fun?
If we do that one, I might make a character that looks like Sub-Zero, because I remember that being a thing I used to do in WWE games.
Oh, yes. You can make anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you've heard our ideas. Let's hear yours.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. And also, if you've got suggestions for other 4-player games that we can play, definitely let us know below, because there's a good chance next month we'll put it up for selection and you'll see at least 2 of us going through it. Who knows? Endeavors might even be joining us on this this 4-way thing as well, so look forward to that.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, mate. A challenger approaches. Dun dun dun. So yeah.
Lol.
The next section, I'm terrible at this segue business, is
I think you're doing really well.
Thank you, Matt. That's kind of you to say. The preview reel that you've been sort of watching during the breaks is clips from recent games that we've been playing. So you saw a clip from Awesum3ndeavors playing Minecraft there with our good friend Vekin, who is still MIA. He hasn't joined us.
3 hours later.
Yeah, God knows where he is. But yeah, so let's talk about Sappy, the sapling.
And how much wood it has to give.
How much wood he has to give, indeed. You should definitely check these videos out.
Did you just wanted him? Oh, we're all
all overlapping. Did you say that was your saddest moment in Minecraft?
Probably. That was terribly sad.
Oh.
It looked like you'd only just set up the world as well.
Do you know we've because of the whitelist clearance, we've set up like a sort of graveyard crypt in the Chaoscraft city, and one of the gravestones is definitely going to read "Sappy the sapling."
He had so much wood to give.
Yeah.
Oh,
we might underground. We might put like a little desert bush, like we'll silk touch up a desert bush or something, and try and plant it under the grave. So if anyone digs it out, there is just a dead bush underneath it. Like,
wonderful idea.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. There's a grave for the Enderman that took me out in Hardcore Chaos. Spoilers, if you haven't already seen that series, you're not really missing out on much. Yeah, there's a 3 long grave basically, where all the others are 2 long. This one's 3 long because on Enderman are 3 by 1. So yeah, but yeah. So Matt, let's talk about your donutting horse.
Yeah, horse. He's a good horse. Horse is. Of course he's a good horse because he's a horse. You know, horse is horse.
I can't believe you've called called him horse. That is his name, isn't it?
Yes, horse is called horse, of course.
Is this just
You're a poet?
A terrible way that you can start your career as a Dr. Zeus author?
What? Just by rhyming the word horse and course over again?
Yeah.
With horse as well?
Yeah.
No.
I think you are.
The full force of me using horse.
Oh God, here we go.
Anyway, I
Next.
Yes, what it was is I was finding out some lovely little glitches and pushing forward apparently glitches out a horse.
This is in Forbidden Kingdoms 2 or Forbidden Worlds or Two Worlds?
2 worlds.
2 worlds.
The greatest RPGs to ever grace us of this earth. Many people will disagree with that because it's buggy as hell and it's got terrible voice acting.
I won't lie, I did see that video and I saw all the stuff in your inventory and I was like, maybe I should get into this game because this looks really in depth. Like, what is going on? It's like Witcher 2.
There's a lot of it in it.
Like Witcher 2, I saw someone play through Witcher 2 and just the amount of stuff you can do in that game. It's like, what the fuck is this? This isn't a game, man. This is like a simulation for the Dark Ages. This is awesome. With magic and all kinds of chaos.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you get magic in 2 worlds as well.
Oh, fantastic.
But if you decide to pick it up, there is a lot of bugs. I will not lie.
Is it Oblivion-esque? Does that make sense?
I think it was Oblivion before Oblivion was Oblivion.
Ah.
I mean, I think this came out in 2006, maybe?
Cool.
I know it was originally on the PC. Hang on, let me see if I can get over to my PC collection without smashing everything.
Uh-oh.
There it is. When did this come out? Oh, it's all stuck together. That's not good.
We won't ask.
Lol, you should never spill water on your stuff.
Oh, yeah, of course. Water.
It says 2000 to 2007, so I don't know what the fuck that means.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's very old, but it's an amazing game. With horse running in circles and dancing.
Good horse.
What about you, Knux? What about your...
Obviously, my gaming moment comes from Singularity, because that is probably one of... Raven Software, you have done a fantastic job with this game. If you want to check my video out, basically, I'm following Catherine through a dark corridor, take that how you will, and I pick up the minigun. Well, she says, pick up the gun, and I'm like, what the F is this? And I pick up the minigun, and then we get outside, and The clip you've seen is me with the minigun trying to take down an army of Russian soldiers because that game is just amazing. I've messed up the timeline and crazy stuff's all happening. The Russians rule the world and I've got to put it right. And yeah, I just let off with the minigun and the sniper rifle and I have great fun doing it. So definitely check out the Singularity series because that is the best game ever.
It certainly did look like a chaotic episode, which goes hand in hand with you, chaos.
When the next episode is out, when the next episode starts, believe me, you're going to be like, oh my god, he's on crack. Like, the episode just starts with me singing and laughing and joking, and at one point, on the third, because I die quite a lot in the next episode, the sort of third run, or fourth run, yeah, spoilers. If you haven't already seen my, that's not much of a spoiler though, if you watch my Singularity playthrough. Yeah, I end up on like one of the fourth takes, just running into a room, shotgunning one guy in the face, shotgunning the next guy in the face, just running through, do you know what I mean? And then I discover that some of the stuff that I was given at the beginning of the game is actually really useful and I should be using it. But yeah, no. So, yeah, that's
You're so violent.
Yes, it is quite a violent game. I mean, it's... The guys who bought us Quake 4, sort of. I mean, I think they might have just published it or they might have been part of it. But whatever, they've done a fantastic job and I love all the work that Raven Software do. So
clearly you weren't too impressed with the sound the gun makes because you did have the urge to go... I
do that every time I pick up like a minigun-esque... Do you know what I mean? Even the Strog... Is it the Strog cannon on Gears of War? When I get behind whatever it's called. I don't think it's Strog. That's the guy. That's the bad guys in Quake. Whenever I get behind one of them... No, there's a Troika.
Oh, right.
The stationary machine guns that the other guys have got. Yeah, when I get on one of them, I'm just like, do you know what I mean? Like, I really get into it, and it's not good. I need help.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Perfectly normal.
It's perfectly normal. I don't think it is. I'm just totally crazy. No. So yeah. We're gonna the next section. This is I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. This is a bit awkward for me. It's the guest challenge, and right now, if you're watching the video, you should be seeing a little video pop up right now. That is probably the loading screen to the guest challenge. I don't know if you guys want to talk about it. They haven't actually filmed it yet, but they'll just give you a quick rundown of the game that's being played and what's going on.
Well, as Awesum is the guest and he is making the challenge, I believe he should be the one to talk about this.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I used to play this game. Well, if you don't know already, we're gonna be playing Worms. Not sure what version yet. Probably you said Worms Reloaded. We'll probably be playing.
That'd probably be the best one to play, but anyone is fine with me.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna be playing Worms. So, yeah, that game's pretty fun. I used to play it all the time. I had it for GameCube. I don't remember what version they had on the GameCube, but I loved that game. You're pretty much like all these little worms, and you have like bazookas and machine guns and grenades and stuff, and you can call them like airstrikes, and you have to try and kill the other team's worms. And like when you shoot a rocket or something, it blows up like the land.
Oh!
So if you don't know, it is an amazing game. If you've not played it, go play it now.
Yeah. If you haven't heard of Worms, you must be living under a rock because it's like Lemmings. Everyone knows what Lemmings is. Everyone knows what Worms is. And MatTheGeek and Awesum3ndeavors, they are going to be playing a 1v1 game of that. It should be coming up in the video right now. There probably will be a second video uploaded to the Chaos Nova channel of just those two playing. So look forward to that. But yeah, we're gonna sign off temporarily. Or actually, no. I think if we do the sign off now, and then the video will come in after us, I think that would be cool, wouldn't it? So if we say our goodbyes.
Okay,
bye.
Then. Well, I've been MatTheGeek. I hope you have been entertained. Thank you very much for listening.
Be sure to check out MatTheGeek's channel. It's, I'm assuming, youtube.com/MatTheGeek, but links can be found down below.
Indeed. And thank you very much for joining us, Awesum3ndeavors. It's been a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you. I had fun. Hopefully
yeah, Endeavors. Do you
soon.
want to give us a rundown of your channel link for subscribers and likes and all those good things?
It's youtube.com/Awesum3ndeavors, but the E in Endeavors, the very first E is a 3, just so you don't get that mixed up.
Yeah. We will definitely post a link down below in the thingy, what's it, description. That's the one. And I've been second host or first host, whatever. Me and MatTheGeek have been hosting KnuxVeeone. Check me out on YouTube. I do sort of first-person shooter, story-driven first-person shooters, and I try to run the Chaoscraft server, which I don't do a fantastic job of, but I try, and I think that's the important part. So, yeah, thank you very much for following along with us on this crazy adventure, and we're going to sign off now and leave you with the match between Awesum3ndeavors and MatTheGeek Worms. So, yeah, take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for...
No spoilers. He's not going to win. It's going to lose.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome to the guest challenge. You may notice this is not Worms. This is in fact Tanky Online. Now the reason we're doing this is yeah, we couldn't find a proper Worms to work, so we had to resort to this. Yes. If you jump into my lobby, sir. Oh, there he is. Okay. So yeah, we had a hell of a time. We spent a couple of hours trying to find worms that would work. No such luck. So we've just gone with this. It might be a little bit loud. It is. We apologise. Oh. Now, as you can see, we are tanks, hellbent on destruction of each other. Why are you running, coward? Yeah, motherfucker! I have not actually picked... Oh no, I've not changed any of my original stuff, have I? I've got the starting tank, which is probably not good. Against the railgun. Can you? Oh! That is so much better. Thank you. Ah, that's peaceful. Not that loud anymore. Yeah. Note to self, do not drive off the side, you will flip upside down and you can never save yourself ever again. Terrifying. Run away, coward! Come on, this is for all the glory, sir. Oh, Madako is winning 2-9. Madako has like no health. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it were. Oh, I thought I was just out of range. I thought I was just out of range. I'm kind of regretting not upgrading my stuff before this match, but we shall see how it goes. Figured out a trick. What's that trick then? Get stuck underneath me? Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh! No! Denied. Yeah, not gonna work, sir. Not gonna work against the old Madako. This is for all the glory. The glory of the Chaoscraft server. Whoa. The glory of MatTheGeek. Oh no, one hit kills. I was at full health as well. Power of the railgun. The uselessness of just starting out stuff. Lol. Ah! Oh! Not at all. Not at all. Oh, I really wish I'd bought something. Lol. Yeah, this is something that Awesum found whilst trying to find worms that would work, and he's described it as the best game ever. Let us know. Is this the best game ever? Oh crap! You've just frozen me in time. Oh great! I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Ow! That hurts me. Push me! No, that's not pushing me! Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. What a terrible, terrible spawn. Brum. I'm gonna get you. Get down from up there. Oh, stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this tree. Run away. Run away. I ran. Ah! My bullets get stuck because they're too big. No! No! What's the score, by the way? 5-3. How do we check the scores? Tab. Ah. I'm losing, man. Gonna lose the very first challenge. Oh crap. Yeah, I've just screwed myself. Very nearly. Very, very nearly. No. No, you can't. I'm speedy. You're probably just sitting over here waiting for me again. Oh, you've moved. No! No! God damn it. Yep. No. Boom. I had to blow myself. I'm being owned. Oh, what a terrible place to be. Take that. Take that in your poop chute. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Push. Push. No! Oh. Oh, every time I spawn on the other side of the map. And begins the slow process of working my way back over there with old Smokey. Smokey. Meow. So have you gone for your aerial view again? Or are you cowering at the back like some sort of cowering coward? But you've not gone for your aerial view. Boom! Yeah, you did. And I bet you've spawned right here, haven't you? Yep. Oh! No, I don't think I did. I did. Hacksaw. Hey, I'm not gonna lose. It is, and I'm losing because I had to blow myself up. I can hear you, but I don't know where you are. Here's me. Yo. 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 just hear. I know I'm dead. Oh. No, no. Run away. Meow. Oh, that was a bit of lag. Oh, you have missed me for once. Oh, I can't get through here though. And by the time I do, you're gonna shoot me. Oh, one more. Yes! Yes! Oh, okay. Teabagged. Oh, I do have to catch up on my own suicide. Now, I bet you spawn on the other side of the map. Either that or just as I walk through here, I'm gonna get shot. Yep. Yep. And other side of the map, of course. Thank you. Oh wow, there's a Che Guevara skull over here. A Che Guevara skull. Have I gone the wrong way? No! I'm not going to win head to head, so... I've noticed you can't turn once you shoot. Oh, I've been promoted! Get off the screen! Yes, I've actually earned back my promotion that I had. Oh, item went just as I went in front of it. Oh god! Oh, and then there would be something right next to you. Oh, nothing next to MatTheGeek. Bad face. No. No. I see you. Come get some. I'm over here. I hear you firing. So yeah, there's only going to be one point of view from this because I can't actually record PC yet. Hello. Maybe. Where are you hiding at, Albert? Oh, I found your... Ah! No! No! Oh, no. Yes, realism. That's exactly what I look for in a game with tank. Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna get shot in the arse a few times. Yeah, you run away, Calvert. Actually, you move that turret around so it hits me. Oh, you've fallen. You've blown yourself up by the sounds of it. Oh, awkward. Yes. Maybe. I don't think I'm gonna win anyway. Ugh, trying to hide. Oh! 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 It is, but I've got no health and no damage booster anymore. And I bet you've spawned right here, so as soon as I walk through, I'm gonna get blown up. Yep. And other side of the map. No. Oh, not other side, but not good enough for me to kill you. Especially when I hear... Ooh, shot in the bum. You got the NOS, but will you escape? Oh. Ooh, I'm gonna lose though. I'm gonna lose though. Oh, I was never near that. I was never there. Oh. Yeah, you do. I need to kill you twice before, 35 seconds ends. There's only one thing to do. Delete. Delete. No. It will not be a close victory. Oh. Lol. No, he won't. He won't be ashamed of me. He'll know it was my only option. Come back here, you coward. See, I come to fight you and you run away. You may have won, but I know you were scared of me. There you are, guys. You have seen the victory. It has gone to Awesum3ndeavors. This has a very quick replay button. Lol. So yes, did you enjoy that, guys? Please let us know. Knux, I'm sorry. Please don't disown me. Disown me when I play Sonic 3D, but not when I do this. Oh, well, that's it, sir. You won. Congratulations. You're the first guest to challenge someone, and you have been the victor. Yes, yes. I don't know where the logic is. I was preparing for worms, not for tanks. It was, anything you'd like to add before we end? Where's your victory speech, sir? Better make one now, before I come blow you up. No, no you won't. I'm missing. No. I'm a glutton for punishment. Well done, sir. Well done. Bam. Good game. Thank you very much, and we shall see you next time.